the weekend no we akodasro no so ehwe nim so nyo betimi akonka a lot of actions and our weekend the pass to them from Saturday we are Abra Media Sporting Club and Samates Airbo 1-1 ABC enra Brekum Chelsea etna fi ma cross for ka shede kam you know wentimi anti afi and ye dey match the 3 no the Airbo live on Onia TV defending champions we go stars omo and omo tipenkwa efi kpando and omo edi ebo any two teams nya krado e wo pitch no so omo e warm me up come up coach Bashel Hayford in the lineup aba Sanso and Orandi and Nana Iyawa Mankwa e wo bien go stars and so are lining up in the first 11 almost so shade mu say obetimi gina e man kunimde no akọ enso etimi da mate mo akaba once again Emra Ghana Premier League match day live on Onia TV media Alfred Titimen Sanche obete Solomon Mankwa the Superman in camp therefore Timiante e commentator and na ehwe the commentary which we for Eddie Abra Bibia enso etimi akọ ba kai na channel so e me say high sense and they Jumekura Kasia omo etechiri me kan for the amount the patcho office and afi home quality appliances in no the patcho a high sense product and I make kan for the amount minim dia ope say air televisions and I ope say air laptop and I ope say air fridge say air conditions air deep freezer they ope bia no patcho a high sense very quality and ye pay na etime pusu e de amana bibia and so etime akoyi na eti amame sell woje and they a high sense product bia ye ma 5-year warranty patcho that so say pine. So within 5 years now, we see a product now. Chimabia bahwa be provided for and so it made them 5 solid years and yason kuma crowd. The whole Ghana you will close to almost about 16 modern showrooms. I will crum her. I be whole Ghana across the country bianom. When sa ebetimi aka high sense. It's in Kraha. There were a lot of showrooms. I will crum her. Kumasi yensa ewo ho Sanso and Atakra de Takwa and so ebi ewo ho Oko Techima in Sunyai. There were showrooms ewo Koforudium in Pacho high sense. PL me pacho wonsa ebetimi aka all these quality electronic appliances ahodoa and they we made one dance e dey achew ewo jumede so Sanso and American for Dewa 539 Dewa 539 and so me can for the amount de pa say obehia sa odon obejim na ma no ye select say from 1 to 39 wo yimi bi na risk kuma bi atato pacho ye yi una ma no to screen so a schedule dey pro and I won sa e ka unya na obibia aje Dewa 539 it's very important say won sa ebetimi aka Dewa 539 na Dewa 539 no ma me mfa code no emfa ma but say we enya 1 to 99 we 1 to 39 into selecting numbers be mienu ana miensa from 5 Ghana cedi 10 Ghana cedi o de tema na kakra bi obedi bia no pacho unsa ebetimi aka no Dewa 539 unsa ebetimi aka na kama na bibia etimi akoso me pacho star 446 hash star 446 hash pacho o select ya neja wo do na man kakra e de atato na bibia enso etimi akoyi e dem from 5 Ghana cedi e koron wo do uska betimi atato na bibia enso etimi akoso kana chance numbers na between 1 and 39 it select numbers na bi na first kakra etato Dewa e be bo manoma enso etimi akoyi papa e de awamesel e na exactly 7 p.m. and I me pacho e na draw room etimi ekoso unti satam we ya kopem 6:30 6:40 there eso etimi yi numbers kakra edugum na Dewa no enema etimi koyi na edemona bibia enwon sam no enso etimi enkoso na emfa na lineups no aba na before that na ebe dan ye ho aba na ye ba me the lineup be ma na mama Solomon Amankwa attention na yakro kapa go pie mu e wo Bibiani ye ba sisia
Premier League?
No, Dad.
It's our game. It's our pride. And you watch it now live every weekend from now on.
Catch the Ghana Premier League live this and every weekend.
Changing social you
margin.
In the beginning, life feels heavy. But then, hope arrives. Star 446 hash saves you in the Day Watch of Money draw at 10 a.m.
Congratulations.
Give your dream a chance.
Better, like life. Dewa 539 gives another chance for those who miss their morning Chop Money draw to get lucky in the daily Dewa Rush Hour draw at 1:30 p.m.
Play every day.
And you may draw no social life. Dial star 446 ash. Nika Dewa 539 direct lotto no. Next 7 o'clock and you may be
24 hours, 3 daily draws at 10 a.m., 1:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. Dewa 539 is designed to save you in the moments that matter most. Play every day, win every day. Dewa after.
Etwam apomuden hu nsem agi ensem ho emma osuru yedin emma sase ediawere ho enti onyankopon nam da sumu eda enua eni habama ebeji adasama enkwa ekire adujamfi okumanini barima enu akire no adujamfi esa kotra kwayem ededuanan agwamfa nsuo ankana no menu mienu apomuden panti wenti enigisem onyankopon de yare nyina so tumi ahye Dr. Tamdasonsa dise di wawuo anase yesie no koa ene wontimi na yaresa bia hode wasiesie ho kama kakra bi bagye yaresa ewo kumase abuakwa agogo frayen 0244 774282
oyalfo bia kaise udimafo midimafo heba clinic Dr. Tamdasonsa.
Depende Ghana Premier League live Ewonia TV. Memenida Bibiani Sporting Club wamo FC Samates Edi Bweni Takwa TNA Stadium. Kwesiada Brekum Chelsea Brekum Golden City Park wamo Heart of Folk Enadi Ebo. Enafe Edwada Bibiani Gold Stars Bibiani Dance Park wamo Heart of Lions Enadi Ebweni. Jumedie live Onia TV so. Ghana Premier League and more than 3 points.
So Bema, eyo don wasem bia, eye nikapa. We fa abrantie bia, ne ne bie aye friend Sedat chimu pone se, eye ekwansima ena seni je no etutwae. Esa se ba mo wo, ede ne nsa, ebeto ne yere roshni so. Nenso enije esa bo ne punu bie. Wa bra, osenya kwanya biom, so obehia ne yere roshni. Echese roshini esheda eno yese ne wawu ena afedie osesa ne nipasu ekoba bebe fufo etenae roshini a ogidi pa se eye ne kunu Sedat enam ne so ena ne maame eye didi efri mu no eye yonkofa bia one ne wo no otetintem na oware ne business partner aye friend Neil ekwa bi so no Sedat esheda yese maware anya eye ne onuaba nenso odokan dia bibia no edi nkoni anya bia odoi ebekoswo etimi agina na momi enhwe
Aselbema yeyino ejuada ekosi yawada 7 p.m. ewo Onia TV so nyumeko maso ya sen eye
Out mosquito spray any coil
Maxim Cosmetics
Onia TV ye dwene ho pa.
Emribi etwam apomuden hu nsem agi ensem ho emma osuru yedin emma sase idiawere ho enti onyankopon nam da esumu eda enua eni habama ebechi adesama enkwa ekire adujamfi okumanini barima enu akire no adujamfi esa kotra kwayem ededuanan agwamfa nsuo ankana no menu mienu apomudin penti wenti enigisem onyankopon de yare nyina so tumi ahye Dr. Tam Dasonsa gise di wawuo anase yesie no nkoa ene wontimi na yaresa bia hode wasiesie ho kama fika krabi bagwa yaresa ewo kumase abuakwa agogo frayen 0244 774282
oyalefo bia kaise udimafo medimafo heba clinic Dr. Tam Dasonsa.
Yes, I am Wakaba, Emra, Unia TV, so now Yemfa, my day life, no, Emfa, Emboso, Emfa, so everything kind, edit two from Eddie Emma, no, line up, no, Inya Abba, na, Udueni Echema, so far say, and line up, no, etie, Bibiani Go Stars, Amo, and Airbo home, Emmanuel Kobe. Goalkeeper and Goal Stars Podum Sanso and Abrante de Gideon Anaba and so Emeki squad and Vincent Atinga Omo and the heart of defense no Sanso and Edward Ajamai Philip Ofori Abrante de Richard Kote and Emmanuel Kunto Omo and so Emeki up on the squad Nafi Justice Atta Berima Bam Sanso and Razak so nafi atakumi wemo so far Lesa udueni echemo wa omo ensa etimi aka ombejinemu esi akan ede ama Bibiani Go Stars Bobo Ekono o cheke omo substitute NS Kusi ewo Sanso and Opoku Adjamai ewo Francis Twene and so ewo Hobi Abrate de ede Bright Chere and so ewo Apia Makati ewo Emmanuel Ankra Samson Eduku and afi Isaac Ajete Wemo and so and they substitute Edema Bibiani Go Stars Bobo Kotomo and some and yede Amau and na oba the away team na Heart of Lions and so and airball away goalkeeper Lawrence Osei ono and the other promo ede amatim Sanso and Abrante Dim and so ede Aban and so H9 so Bobi Sanso enim and so emeki squad no dance so and so edi epiem bi de ne mpana fi Abrante de edi echi and so eka ho bi Abrante de edu and so emeki squad no kwansa and so ewo mo Obin Junior and so was squad in Sanso and Epson and so a woman fee Abrante team Eddie Freeman Wemo and so a first 11 me patrol coach Bashir Hayford and so a parody Eddie Ama Heart of Lions almost so ebejinemu and the Eddie Ama team nafi substitute no Abrante team Eddie Dan so Fuseni ewo Sanso and Ali Komo Kuma Owusu Osei and afi Malabina we mu nyina no enso ye etina bench o ehwe nim se bibia ba o betime je opportunity ama na emso wa behwe da nyoma bibia enso etime akoso Solomon Amankwa ewo ha super. This is a game yebo e dey free che that's match the 6th last game aka which the dance park expectations.
Well, I think say quite an intriguing game considering the fact that Heart of Lions this season omunyan tasty defeat the Ghana Premier League anymore. Omo come up against Bibiani Go Stars almost say defending champions of the Ghana
Bibiani Go Stars omo dressing room no mo jerseys no and bishan etwegu ewo wishwe so Bibiani Go Stars omo dressing room any super until
well I've heard interestingly enya dia Bibiani Go Stars lose the ama Pando Heart of Lions since omo be pie mu ewo the Ghana Premier League ni mu no and clearly statistically there 4 games on my bono. Go Stars winning 1 and a mumiansa I draw. So we strike the average now. Game away ideally I was say to me and in a draw. The last time I Go Stars winning against Bando Heart of Lions na a Bibiani Dance Park. Go Stars winning by 2-1. Samuel Atakumi and Gideon Anaba and 2 goals no. Edema Bibiani Go Stars. Then of course
we Heart of Lions dressing room so remember Ghana for one time Ugunya TV and they Heart of Lions I wait him no almost dressing room and so any.
Right. Just as I was saying, you know, Nana Kwame upon any the player Unya a year goals, you know, and I go now in the constellation at my Heart of Lions. Interestingly, idea game we adding, especially for Bibiani Go Stars, say, oh, share a year the league table, Neswa, Heart of Lions, even though and omo their week 6 game, no, Eddie Fruhonomono, omo amass 11 points. They are 2 points behind Mediama, which means that they are multi win here. Obasaba be reclaim their top spots. Then again, Osha Bibiani Go Stars. This will be their 5th game of the season. One outstanding game after this game. We must say a year 6 points. So ultimately we need game here. The likely we say Obe Rising Ako 9 points. No Ababe Toso a year and so just above Asante Kotoko and a year Vision FC Karela United no a higher. So a game Bibiani Go Stars wouldn't want to lose, just as a Omusheda and Lucy game and Fema Pando Heart of Lions. It looks like quite a tough game, very, very tricky encounter because so the dance park. And I think that all your players now, 2 coaches, you know, 8 months sample now. Go Stars are a bit of substitutions and also why changes the setup no more. Then again, Heart of Lions and maintaining the setup season started, you know. Omu AUC. The back line, no, together with the goalkeeper, the back 5 no, has always been intact. With Lawrence or say Eda Pusmo, Bismarck in left back, Yao Danso right back, Ebenezer Aban, and Afi, Robin Hennessy, the heart of defense. Oban Finfinwa, 3 players started season, no, Omo Bon, Omoana Airbo, Abrante Dogly, Ichi. And then, of course, you can talk of Ishmael Ado and Asamoah Makwansa. These have been the 3 players. Coach, you know, I rely on more from the start of the season. In attack, and na Asasaka Kra. But then again, Ubenya Ayoko Jobin Jr. starting always. Chauncey Freeman also starting. And then currently, Abrante Michael Efson, after say, Unya a year, the debut for Samates, Heart of Lions from Samates. And what the second game, Utuminya Agu, no. He's been consistent with the number 9 role. Michael Efson and so started at me at the Amomo. So clearly, a dear coach, Bashir Hayford in the charges pretty well. So going into this game, no, he's maintained the squad in the last 4 games. Omabo at the Amak Pandu Heart of Lions. On the part of a year Bibiani Gustas, no, I think that Nana Mankwa in him the task ahead. Until we players are all used to know and now. Of course, you get goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe imposed. He's been their life wire since or joining a team, no. Then Gideon Anaba are a regular at the heart of defense. So defenders in the best so be Gideon Anaba one of the players Yense Somo. Then of course Vincent Ade-Atenga for any experience. He's always been there. I brought to the other day Edward Ajeman, not a champion and an airball left back. No, today it is Edward Ajeman and airball. Then of course Ubenya Philip Ofori, Richard Corte, Emmanuel Contour. Then of course Justice Arta are going to be the players in midfield. Then Berima Ba, Razak Sanu, and then Samuel Atakumi. Womune Bailey D lines, you know, Ediama Bibiani Go Stars. I think that they know themselves. And then interesting news, Coach Ananka. Maxwell Konedu. There are a series of reporters. Say Maxwell Konedu decided say Dumano and Obeji na why because of 1 or 2 issues. But then again, I think that Nana Mankwa with what he did with a Mediama Sporting Club or call hard to folk Yenimi and Nana Mankwa or Munina Echo so without rich experience at Bibiani Go Stars, you know, I did a bit my guided these boys and me at home dear. Or make me either so me pick all 3 points and I say at least a point. And I think that with Bando Heart of Lions, any the kind of confidence, the kind of quality we're more a crano. I don't remember Bibiani Go Stars a hell of a time. But I think that this particular game paired the record. I said the last 4 games only once and a year Go Stars win a 3-eye draw. Heart of Lions enya and win a I am thinking that probably this game might end up in a draw.
Game no anhwe a betimi akọ etipenko we Solomon Amankwa ne nkoma ode atofem edi amaye wo ha enye asam kuma kwa ntima so that say Ghana Premier League no game akọ akechi this particular weekend and ewie yeti asa yedi eho nkoma enche ye be cross carpet ni achemu enso ewo commentary position na Bismarck Kweku Sapon or the live commentary no at the free the Downs Park at the first 45 minutes ahwe the betimi ese Madi high sense one than say ama sanso and Dewa 539. And so Makanwa Samacha, a very important sign of pay. And I say, and they what they Hube na wape numbers be Munana Miensa from 139. Now what dial *446# *446#. Now what is Kakabi at Taichi. Yamia wa doma 7 p.m. You be numbers no now you yipe you be multiply usika na udi chabet no bako 5,000. 80 me the amount we can 1,000 multiply by 5,000. You can imagine sika ubinya. We can 500 and multiply by 5,000. Ubenya, you can imagine Sika Ubenya. Tiwadaroma, Unchabia, this is the timer. Ese Odo Wujim, Dewa 539. Also here now Odo Wujim and Subina Bibia and so Etime Koso na Ede Ama. We did have a ball lineup and so Ede Ama that both two teams. So we been go stars lineup and currently a what we so 4-4-2 and Nana Mankwa are lining up in the boys are more Eddie Asia Tima from Heart of Lions if you Pando. It is so Bibiani Gold Stars are more and a defending champions on air. So on your shot, the two coaches are Eddie team name Nana Mankwa Nafi Ura Nidi and so Eddie Ablody Gordon Ablody almost Emununa Esheda ACR first Bibiani Gold. Some of that was short so live pictures from the dance park and the MR now. This is out of lines for Omo lineup coach Bashel Hifford and so apparently very consistent back four and Yaso Kumakra Eddie said this particular season ubitimi edwam to the same thing and also apparently 4 midfielders 4 different of course 2 attackers and also or the Asia team and so enye asokuma ninyina no Ghana Premier League match etoso insia last game akiche kra no and yede emao nti enche yede ni ebechiomo ewo Bibiani dance park na yetimi edi eho enko na bibia enso etimi akoso but se unti mamembo weekend results ni be ma say when e benya Bismarck no na Bismarck e de corner commentary won saka ba say when de ye the fixtures no say pictures no live if you enso e de brother de nipa enye asam ekumakra
abompa ya mo hwe ni mo say enche bia center referee Abdul Latif Adari wono ne be gina mo na afi wa hese bibia ebe koso ewo akansie nim Ghana Premier League winning match toso esia Bibiani Gold Stars at the Heart of Lions and at the Bibiani and area a center referee man who say wa hwe ne watch den che bi obehye na ben na afa akansie no ye de ahyehyɛ so na ya wu se na neoma esitiel Abdul Latif Adari ashena be born akwa the Heart of Lions Ishmelado what they ama Yao Danso Douglechi Yao Danso Nelson goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi wasobo ne media to wakacha dem na nche de se wo mu enkom wapeja edi achem ewon finfin afem Bismarck Kenny where am Chelsea Freeman ewo benkum afaso betimi afane so atrashe a goal kick jebo edi atia Heart of Lions Sima bako ntamu eni ofeji kan Bibiani Gold Stars Shebi Heart of Lions Shebi goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi Bakacha de branch de so munkom apeja bono e won finfin afem wahurapem Gold Stars ni kura bono wahura 80-yard box in him opponents went to me and referee say offside it here Bibiani Gold Stars offside it here Bibiani Gold Stars goalkeeper Lawrence was say you can find one uncle was were jacked to say Ruben Hennessy one of the bottom facing Ruben Hennessy apeja de ache bo de won finfi FM akodi Douglechi Kwacho Obi Junior apeja bo na de ache mu Well, a chance to Freeman, what GATR box in him across the border, a chance. Nancy, there be goalkeeper. Imano Kobia Sevi, Bibiani Gold Stars, Simam Yeruntamweni. Enka Heart of Lions, Shekwe Jikai, Ediatia, Bibiani Gold Stars.
That's a very pretty attack from Heart of Lions. We're here at Kwanya. Omo peja ball no fair with Chelsea Freeman as usual. The pace, you know, out with it. Yeah, Bibiani Gold Stars defender, no, especially when or tries to make clear ball, no. Or yeah, they come back, you know, perfectly. But then I think it's a connection, no, and Imano could be born home or to save the situation.
Heart of Lions, one more yetima, Omo ba ufi omo sokra. Omo ba che 11 wonders awotema. Eso omo kanai. Woman Asante Kotoko, anybody, I will come out so be Anthony and Fabon to the young quartem. It is only a mobile. I am not a pa. I pick up on a chimney to goalkeeper Lawrence or say, was so much at your 25 faso. Ishmaelado. But your crackoma Ruben Hennessy, Ishmael Asajo and Fifi. A Pia bonus or I say. Referee and Trasso Bono or say bonus and referee there be Jen Track and say so one o'clock with the Heart of Lions, Joe or Big Junior or Piasso, when you are not directly or about short and there be Heart of Lions, so much game na see pa Sima Miensa, I have both Fedika anymore. Omanya chances is best and you know Nami and Sabia. Now it's a common to the Tottenham and so many and fan Tottenham.
I think there was a very beautiful break from Heart of Lions. So when all the spaces not exploit here, could you have been junior right here box anymore? But the decision to be passed rather than say or be call for strike, you know, and then Heart of Boosters players, you know, it be a blocking those passing channels and a momentum in shooting. But first 5 minutes of the game, you know, clearly Heart of Lions take a game into Bibiani Gold Stars, and it is good for the game.
Abona Trashe, throw in the air to Ediatia. Heart of Lions. Emmanuel Kobe, goalkeeper, Edema Bibiani Gold Stars. Opia Bono de Bona Fabinkum. Akoni Vincent Atinga there, Wapega Ediachemu. Nenso Bona said Asukra Bibiani Gold Stars or Benkuma Faso. Imano Konto Wantimi Alpha Bono Samala Takumi and they here's Betimi Abon Homo there. I can see them there might be Bibiani Gold Stars and I say Heart of Lions over one day pa. It's here and I can see the Senate Besiako Ghana Premier League win match at Tosisia Gideon Naba Pejabon Chimness goalkeeper Lawrence was saying was so many Heart of Lions now here. Samala Takumi. Lawrence was saying, Apega Ediachemu Fifi, Guri Apim Ediafio, Ruben Hennessy, Apega Bonachim Neso, Bibiani Gold Stars, one more and the Crabon Fifi Afem. A referee Sibona foul, young Fantoni Muntia, Heart of Lions. Sima Inumu and Chamweni. Gold Star say Shebi, Heart of Lions say Shebi. One we could try into referee Abdul Latif Adari Waje, free kick. Eddie Etia, Heart of Lions. Gold Stars is to make us say almost what against the Empire some Ketua. Bibiani Gold Stars were about short and so one of them young baby cry. A goal kicker Heart of Lions airport Eddie Etia Bibiani Gold Stars.
This was a very nice try from Abrantia Richard Cotti, considering the fact that of joining the team, you know, on share that in much of a playing time. And it is some of these big games now bar. A bigger exhibition at the mount to show or prove to the coach say you deserve every single opportunity or a year Gold Stars team, and clearly he's showing it in the first few minutes of game.
Referee Abdul Latif Adari Ajifre Kekadiama Gold Stars. I can't say any more. I fed no be a bon homodin. Nenso hwe afi Ghana Premier League a yebo a meka say Heart of Lions modern bono e wo soro ye papa and e hwe e wo dance park so betimi ase Bibiani Gold Stars and I said Gold Stars betimi adi nkunema wa kai say bi Emmanuel Kobi but bona fa ben kuma kwa kodi Very Kwame Ba also Osadi Amakobi Kobi the bona fa nifa Nenso timi akwa Bismarck Kenin we jemu dia man dogle eche won fifin wa so watia wa sa so jane na so represent to aso afede Latifa Dare say fa yem fa to na muntia Gold Stars Sima enwotwe entemoni ofeti kan obi antene fa ball ento no nyonko atem we Ghana Premier League match at so is another match day 6 no and yeah ball over the dance park Ruben Hennessy Gono ekrabo na the Heart of Lions Ebenezer Aban Bismarck Kenin or bona try and Fifi FM Dogly Eche but I come Ebenezer Aban Ebenezer Eliama Ishmelado Ishmael the bona fanifa come on Ruben Hennessy Ruben when the crab on side bona fan Fifi bin what am Ishmaelado Ishmael trust in Fifi FM the piano at the bona fanifa but you come on Michael Epson the could have born on the bona fan Fifi next one from referee say I Jentwa can say so Joglechi what am Bismarck Kenin Heart of Lions Chelsea Freeze Mondiama Bismarck Kenin wa cross where they are so be any ho a foul ye ball at the Heart of Lions say Michael Epson one we could try Ama referee Abdul Latif Adari aje foul at Heart of Lions goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi What about to appear inside the actually mass aqua ni said a bit me appear sima a drew enter money of a decay. Appear to me for ball enter the yonko atem. Appear board on the chemo Heart of Lions. Samuel Buama Kwanza, appear board on the ama any number short. Michael Epson Boom. What on a boss I shot next one to me and Kobia. A corner kick here, ball at the Gold Stars. Pressure. A Heart of Lions, ADSC Gold Stars, no one we share Gold Stars, and then say Ghana Premier League, and here I'm also able to me a J. Essential ball on my bottom. When the match at Tosu is here, one we need to. It's your money, I'm better so better be a certain couldn't. I was I can see. Shout out so ejina born at your pega at the chimney so. She born if you want to call the Ebenezer and with Piasso, Eddie Amaya down so. You are done over fair, or they are far being cool, Modiam, and so you have started here Ebenezer Aban. Afternoon, you know, Popo Fair and area over the dance park. Gold Stars, any Heart of Lions, and your body, Sima, Duba Quintamani. I had day I said I can't say this econo. Or Fady can you bet me and you go and I say go say woman. Lawrence or say modern boss and Sanso and a Emmanuel Kobi. What else the modern boss any Bismarck Kenin, what you want to be come faso. A pega at the HM or her chance Freeman or betting Yafa. Nelson Vincent are there taking our Bobo and Tinyanko. A Kwakodi Samuel Buama Kwanza. What the Amma Chance Freeman. A pega born and Chim Nelson must happen. Chansey Asaje was short. Nelson go pull this one.
I think Gold Stars should be very careful because so we hear Bibiani Heart of Lions for more attack now. They have a lot of players are very athletic. Chauncey Freeman, Kojo Obin Jr., Michael Epson, and aerially very, very strong. And we had the first 10 minutes. The best of opportunities in Nigina Folly at the Heart of Lions. And this is a team out to be 4 in a game. All the matches are ball. About only I think say Wamone Wamone Asante Kotoko no and Omobo 0-0. The rest of the games, they've managed some score in all the games. So you don't give them these opportunities, especially in the early minutes of this game when Unyan settle here. And for Heart of Lions, this is a big game for them because they are yet to win in this encounter. But for Gold Stars, they know say it comes with a bigger opportunity for them. Say so moving on make top with the table, and so far they are showing glimpses of why before this weekend game no more another table. So very good first 30 minutes of the game.
Center referee Abdul Latif Adare Ajefeke Kedia Tia Gold Stars will fifi and February Sunday dance so you could try to form Jao Danso upon home de wana kodi chance Freeman or Pianso ya kwachi akoma Besma enim biama Ebeneza Abana Ibo no dia fa benkum Besma Kenim betimi afa Besma kafa across the ball na dia chemu nenso Vincent Atenga da Ibo na manate ahye throw with the eto ediatia akoma Ruben Hennessy Ruben di bona kwachi Ebeneza Aban Douglas Echi Ibo no dia chemu wori ama Michael Epson we Pianso wori afa Chauncey Freeman or even in 10 pass to Douglas Eche across the one of the Achemu Nelson there be goalkeeper Lawrence Imano Kobi Atinya Somu Heart of Lions a ball war born in area wa hana fe yepa Se mu se gwedi kan enya mo chance Sima edunuma ya bo fe dika no wo mo na modern bo aso ani yepa Nelson goalkeeper Imano Kobi Etini abono ho emodei ediama Gold Stars yemfa ball entro omatem Kwajo Bi Junior ne nani abrese obeseku etia Gold Stars.
I think they've done really well in the first few minutes of game no more. Oma dominating, oma creating chances, but then again so we be Bibiani Gold Stars you would have your goalkeeper Emmanuel could be to thank because why very good saves on play. He's always making sure say those cutbacks obey to me apiki those balls so they may be repairing the danger Lions at the air bar. Gold Stars are yet to settle in the game and so boss such games you need to quickly settle and yes it comes into hunt you and clearly I think that game now here but say if Heart of Lions don't score in this game it will be a big disservice because they've been the better side so far.
Sima Edruensi Antamweni the Santa referee Abdul Latif Adari was say yanto akanse the somebody Gold Stars will fifi FM the Piasso area kwachi Gold Stars womo ene tifie ebo any Heart of Lions said ya boani bona kodi Richard Corte Amon Piasso de bona fanifa Philip Ofori apega ball ready achemu and say ye bona kwa di Justice Arthur Nenso referee Adari or say foul yem fan 20 muntia Heart of Lions say sunset Philip Ofori enya bono Piasso Edema Justice Arthur and ye can to from the free kick ye ball ready Heart of Lions Philip Ofori one ejina bonachi Philip Bolo boy and Tini and Kobebia Chauncey Freeman wa Jeremy Isvelado Israel Fabenkum Modiama Chauncey Freeman wa Fifi from a Piasso Fabenkum Modiama Michael Epson Ikurabono Edema Heart of Lions Abobona Manakopim a corner kick a ball Ediatia Gold Stars Sunset Michael Epson Bolo boy Nakopim Gold Stars Gideon Anaba it's a corner kick a yepo editia Gold Stars goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi was she said the man said the beya corner intimi Enfa Kobia Emma Ghana Premier League wapeja ediachemu Douglas Eche Besma Kenim whatever Michael Epson attrain eyi bɔ ne ntempa so ɔde bɔ na kɔ akɔma Samuel Boama Kwansa ɔde ama Besma Kenny Ebenezer Abampanati wɔde ama Ishmelado Ishmela yi bɔ ne de akyem na nso bɔ ne sɛ akwanya de ma out of Lions na nso yi ba no kɔ bi asevi Emmanuel Kobi Modimba so ani na wiye nya sam ketua counter attack Bibiani go started the ball record pia so na nso da bi Rubin Hennessy tinya yi bɔ na free wo Ishmelado.
That was a very brilliant save from Emmanuel Kobi. And yes, Adia, it would have been 1-0 Bibiani Go Stars because we have Akwanya Ishmelado pick that pass into the 18-yard box, that control on the setting itself between Ononi and the goalkeeper. They had two players, communication here, Juma, Akwamutumia planting ball at the back of the net. But then again, like I said, Ayana, you need your goalkeeper to be on top form. Said Ebeya, Obetimi, a certain result. And in this game, by far, Emmanuel Kobi show why or one of the top-most goalkeepers ever the Ghana Premier League. Brilliant save to deny Heart of Lions, going up by 1 goal.
Sima Edu and Koko Sima Edu Ntemo Feti Kantemwani. Ubi Ntemi Fabo Ento Nyon Kwatem Ghana Premier League winning match Toso Asia. Yebo Heart of Lions etimi enya akwanya ni nyina sanka otimi eto atere di kan wakan se so mo ntimi nyeye Douglas Eche what from Abdul Latif Adari center referee wasibo no e foul yam fanto ni muntia Gold Stars Douglas Eche yakwaye se akansie bi obegirem asi akade ama Heart of Lions na yana ne modimbo ekon kan yi pa Ebenezer Aban wodi ama Ishmelado Ishwela yi bɔ na fa benkum na go hwe Besma Kenny mnenso ne ho anye ha ma bɔ no atrash ye throw ayeto eje etia Heart of Lions Philip Ofori atonenso Ebenezer Aban ewurapem akwakodi Chauncey Freeman odi akwachi akoma Besma Kenny eni akwachi akoma Ebenezer Aban no sahene na wiya yi edema Heart of Lions odi ama Rubin Hennessy Rubin di bona akwachi akoma Ebenezer Aban odi ama Ishmelado Ishwela ibo na chemu Nesu goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi Edrimi Kabesom Ediama Gold Stars Sima Adjenu ba kontamu anie Ubi entemi fa bon tono nyon kwatem apega ade achemu Ebenezer Aban hurapem Ata Gold Stars e krabo no pianso de bona kwachi Bibiani Gold Stars womo e krabo no e wo mfimfi afem de bona koma Vincent there atenga Gideon Anaba na so ntimi afa bona kwaya bona fere sem akanse ni ma ya de mema ene bo referee say e fa wo yemfa to na yemontia Heart of Lions Edward Japan waje bono binkum na Jaudan Soko piano fio na center referee Abdul Latif Adari Jaudan Sidebi Jemfa to na yemuntia Heart of Lions a free kick ayebo edetia Heart of Lions Baby abondana daye Se Gold Stars bonia bibia betini asi wapeja bole chenchenchen ya chemu Nesu goalkeeper Lawrence Osaya som Referee Jefa wa dia mane sanse Emmanuel Kontone ni hwiye na fei Referee se debi ne on kopim goalkeeper nti o Jefa wa dia bona ekura Heart of Lions ebetini akɔne nso atrahye a center referee Abdul Latif Adari wasebono corner kick yɛmfa nto ne emuntia Gold Stars corner kicks are back and see dodo na ana akɔ area ma Heart of Lions then so muntiri fanya hwe corner kick here ball area tia Gold Stars Bismarck ni mono ne gyina ball na chi Bismarck apega ball na dia kyerɛ mu na so ma pe ball na free wo Bismarck ka je pia so de ball na konfinfi ɛyɛ yehu area ma Heart of Lions say Lawrence was said by the name of Fish between apega ball na to achi ball na and come bia ama goalkeeper Lawrence was say ɛde nan wɔ pia so area ma Ebenezer Aban Ismailado area ma Bismarck ni Douglas Eche Ruben Henderson area ma Douglas Eche area ma Bismarck ni mo benkum afaso eni area ma Ismailado Ismail dia kwachi akoma Ebenezer Aban dia ma Ruben Henderson Heart of Lions on Manchester modern ball e was we ye papa ya jibo na dia from nsem Gold Stars na de ball na ko metimi nya gweji kan na Samuel Atakomi wa yibo na chemu na so da bi apimbo na free wo Ismailado apopo na mana atrahye throw in here to Ediatia Heart of Lions Bismarck na yibo na de Fiat box nim na so say akwakodi Philip Ofori ajibo no ni fanfa so across where they chim na so Ebenezer bana pema fi ho Chance Freeman Ebenezer Ofori na so referee yento aso Ismailado Samuel Boama Kwansa Samuel ya so ni mu referee aye foul yemfa nto na imunti esanse na center referee Abdul Latif Adari no jina hope no se dabi yemfa nto na imunti a Gold Stars yego so pem ko eso ko sima aduonu ensia Gold Stars say shebi Heart of Lions say shebi a foul ya po Ediatia Gold Stars man we are down so Michael Epson when he Gideon on about the center referee ni o makasa wi a free kick ya po Ediatia Gold Stars but we say Emmanuel Kobe but the man tell kasa we che ho che wo mo anya hwe ye Chance Freeman shout down so a Chance Freeman example na che de ma Heart of Lions we ja to say ya down so bebo Michael Epson so akwa jina ball na chi binim de opeso obo Michael Epson one example na chi Edema Heart of Lions referee Adari Ashena Ben Michael Epson obobo na for baby kura
things are they distance from Bibiani down to the goal post no now quite a distance and so we need that power, we need that driver and quite a big problem. He wanted to go for the loop and loop into me and Buano. For me, I think that it would have been better say Nanka Obe start to play no rather than say Obe try to make for solo. But so far I think that in the first 30 minutes of the game, kudos to Heart of Lions. They are not playing as if someone they are waiting. They've been very, very comfortable on the ball. They've passed it around, controlled the game, had a lot of opportunities, but Omuntimi share. You know how Omuntimi managing this particular game. But I think that clearly game way Heart of Lions game to lose.
ɛyɛ corner kick yɛ bɔ ɛde atia Gold Stars sanse Samobo Amakwansa wɔn ɛnya bɔ no nifa fa so bɔ no ne kɔpem yɛ corner kick yɛ bɔ ɛde atia Gold Stars Besma Kenny wakɔ gyina bɔ n'akyi Refia Shena Ben Besma Kapeja Bonnedia Chemu Nesobia Juan Kamana Trashe a goal kicker Gold Stars Airport Editia Heart of Lions Sima Adiono and Kuntamuano Fejikai Ghana Premier League winning match Toso in Sia Yebo our dance parker Gold Stars Senshady Heart of Lions Senshady goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi Apeja Edi Achemu Douglechi Nenso Bonantini Ankoya J from Samakwakodi Razak Sanu Nenso Debi Iche Ayamana Trashe a throw in here to Editia Heart of Lions Gold Stars Piaso the water from Kumunenso Debi Bereba Kwame Ba went to the Nina Bonus Amana Trashe a throw in here to Editia Gold Stars. Referee Ashena Bese yentwentwe na awia no boabo hane nom kope coach Bashe Hayford what you din ena wo twa kan se no utimi se afi wa hyehyɛ team pa wo abehye nyina so utimi gyina yi wa nyina yi a wo be ma de fire otan afi o kan teams o modern bokon kan pa Heart of Lions eka hobi wo mo abo match ni ba ko mako enum wo mo ni ntwo wo mo eba mo fa ho se o mo boho manase away baby a modern bodo e wo soro ene ha the dance parker amoni Bibiani Gold Stars akanse no Bibiani de pefe se Heart of Lions modern bodo e wo soro e change Gold Stars Emantere guso e boys yo kakra se de be ya e betimi ato akanse se sense wi anambo o se Gordon Bloody wani Gold Stars Emantere din komo Sanso Daniel Nia Jesu ne Heart of Lions and kwada ne din komo chiro mo di obonye Goma boys so da wi enche bia referee Latif Abdullah Dari be shena be amia to aso Sima Adriasa mtamu ani bi Anthony Fabo Anthony Nyonkwate Ghana Premier League ni match toso NCI yebo a throw yard down so wato e de ma Ismail Ado na so Jeffrey Adaso nsem ye wakoso mu referee se ento aso wasakwa kwaje akanse ni ma e den wapega bona de achemu Sanu huri na so ti anka ball no jaw down so apopo de say tum ma de achemu mama na trash here a throw in here to e de tia Heart of Lions wato and say bona kwa kodi about short Nenso Ebenezer Aban apart from what you born on the Chelsea Freeman on the Ebenezer Aban Besma Kenny Douglechi Bolo Boy Enchimianko a Jeffrey Owensem the one of 550 Ismail Ado Wadona Jipore the one Jimika Ismail Ado the Piasso Ediafa Nifafas whatever Michael Epson Nenso Ekonaki Heart of Lions or Mojibo no more deba ehu pa what is to Gold Stars one Heart of Lions at the born eba ehu Sima Adriasami and Sagobi Amae Ghana Premier League winning match at Toso Asia Yebo a corner kick Chelsea Freeman, I don't want to coach Napoleon of Liberia. And then with some Wessia Kain, and the Heart of Lions. Charles Freeman, a pay up on the Chemu, Nancy goalkeeper, Emmanuel Kobe up in Bonafrio, and say, I couldn't Douglas. Eche apega area cheme so bia wanka amano atrache a goal kicker jepo area Heart of Lions.
Lions should be very careful with the kind of opportunities to Munya Moboguno because this is football. One opportunity for Lima Bibiani Go Stars are unbeaten me and hand to more clearly. They've had series of chances and also to me a very at least so lead by 2-0 ever game we more eka enye wawa but then almost to me for born and to net for Go Stars like I said the midfield and attack no coordination ain't mean koyi so I'm a pressure about that defense and we are panya Ishmalado, Samobu Amakwansa and the likes. You see the spaces in that midfield now. And no Amanaye game na very difficult. Edama Bibiani Go Stars. If they are able to resolve that situation in the second half, it is clear say they might come in and then take the game to Bibiani Go Stars. But Ishmalado, Samobu Amakwansa, Douglas, I think their quality for me, for a player like Ishmalado, just 18 years of age, and the kind of footballer over in the Premier League, it makes it very difficult to pick your best three midfielders in the Premier League and Omeshino. Very good on the ball, very good reader of the game, very good passer of the ball, and clearly he's one of the best midfielders in the Ghana.
Jean-Track, I said so. Opia so at the one of Fabian Best Makeni, the one of Fifi. Samabu Amakwansa. What a form so referee say Ian Trasabone cry, Emmanuel Kunto Ibona Chemu. About shot Go Stars Ashekwe Tia Heart of Lions. The other one who goes now can say Pepe. And as he said Heart of Lions, chances upon chances of winning. Someone to me and far to them, na Go Stars in Yabaqua, betting me. I said, Go Stars, I should go back and it's Heart of Lions.
Well, I've heard me catch this like me catch us clearly. Go Stars and Shedan settle in the game or more and Shedan dominate here. They've not created enough chances. So, what Heart of Lions are, they've been the better team so far in the game. They've had a lot of chances every game no more, but Omuntimi utilize those chances and clearly and I stated said we say Bibiani Go Stars out of nothing or just one opportunity and that opportunity everybody behind and that was the situation. I think say this should have been a foul for Heart of Lions and Omunina were caught ball watching because they felt that the ball was a free kick but Omuntimi utilize it. Then of course that strike alone from outside the 18-yard box are resulting in the first goal at the Ama Bibiani Go Stars. Strong strike, and of course, any player Go Stars able gamer obe expect to say obenya goals at the amount, and he just pops up at the moment and team here somebody to score a goal, and then we Piabo at the Atonet. Kudos to Richie Cote so we the first goal at the Ama Bibiani Go Stars.
Richard Cote Amon.
I thought I feel it Amon, yeah.
What on I said
Philip Cote Amon.
What on I said Gold Stars. Body cry Heart of Lions and when I come a chance Freeman El Binkum Chance you bet me at you went to Yantry. That you put evidence Douglas. And the one of Fifi ama Ishmaelado. Ishmael the one of Fabinco, the Michael Epson the Crabono. Obetini atwe Michael Epson ojabo no so Epson wono nko pia so the bona fa koma ya dan so ya wa pega bona dia chemu kwadwa hui wa pimna so ntimi anko ba bia referee say offside in front to na yemuntia Heart of Lions Sima Diasa Enson Heart of Lions and from a kaba community Richard Cote Amon wano enya goal Ewa can see him. Baby, I know Jina out ball shot our goalkeeper. Lawrence was set 21 inside cardboard to me say. na wonim se ball betimi atwatenem ball na won finfin afem referee say a foul Jeff Antoine Emuntia Gold Stars Ebenezer Akwa Ebenezer Avan where am Doglechi Echedi bona kwachi Ruben Hennessy Ebenezer Avan Ekrabono finfin afem Ejiraso Ediama Ruben Hennessy Ruben Afanifa ama Doglechi Heart of Lions Michael FC Betinia Konenso Vincent Adai Atinga wa yibo na manatashe throw ready tia Gold Stars Jordan so apega ball ready achire munenso goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi wasomu Ediama Gold Stars Heart of Lions like I say ball to match me so many abrepa so Betinia take an answer of di kana bana wie yenenso je here wa kan see them and Richard Kotiamon wa ye Ediama Gold Stars apega area chemu Razak Sanu we piaso le akwachi Gold Stars Justice Arthur Nelson Lions are yibone fiwo apega bona dia chemu ben kuma faso Samara Takumi the ball akwachi Nelson the ball obonya de betimi and so ekura Gold Stars apega the ball for benkum referee Adari was a foul yan Fantoana Emuntia Heart of Lions Doglechi wono ene kwaso abanche di moto forma referee Aje Fake Kedi Etiam we ayakwanya edema Gold Stars on betimi abonia betimi aye bibi awa kwense di go beba awa kwense ni no ebetimi asi Heart of Lions team wa wapon homodin papa awa kwense wo fe di kanenso wo mo da for ka ba ko muntiminti asima aduana kasima enum mani di referee Latif Abdullah Dari edebeto so akense no fe di kanen na beba na wiye aye fake Jebo Edietia Heart of Lions Lawrence was say referee Adari the Abena Shanano Shena Bain Apiga Edia Chimna Sudabi a goal kicker Heart of Lions Airport Edia Gold Stars.
It was a wasted opportunity. Clearly, Berima Bar should have just sent in a ball into the 6-yard box. Now, I hope he said any of his teammates in the bit pounce on it, but deciding so back for glory, may I hit it off target. A big opportunity for Gold Stars wasted.
Kwajo Benjuni Ibon and Sentimi and Kobebi Akwako di Justice Arthur. Justice the Bona Kwachi. Dear Heart of Lions, the shots and I say above from Kaka. We ever year in Kukum Bedi Ewa Kens when I say Kuku di Kamba Kwadiamamo Kensi Mwana. Gold Stars advantage backward from the central referee and Trinchon of a Jan Trainer and Honton Intimate and Trasso Jao Danso. Gold Stars Shabako Heart of Lions 20 here. Ghana Premier League very much at us here. Referee Adari me ya Danso Akasaso Wanya he we need a chat for crowd. Or ye be a man. What about you now? Are you freaky? Richard Koteyamon, Piasso de Bonafabin Kum, Shibona Chimnenso, Ruben Hennessy, Yibona Frio, a Yakwa is a Heart of Lions and Manton of Becca. Jao Danso, Unifa. Doglichi, what a form referee, Achefa, the Amano. Jepo Edetia Gold Stars. Ruben Hennessy. Piasso their friend Fifi Ismailado. Engineer Korebia Kwako de Filippo Fori. Philip Aboboni say to Mubona Chimo, a tram Fifi, Razak Sano. Ready. Upians ready ma Samala Takumi. Hebi Obobo the file and Yadia. Hearts of Lions, Jao Danso. Ruben Hennessy. Ebenezer Aban. Ruben Hennessy. We're trying to change that chimo. Kojo Bin Jr. Next referee and to Enfatia. Was it a foul? Was it through Yento Fentia? Heart of Lions. Patrol Bonnet Chimu. Doglici. What am I out dance with? Next what I say. Through Yeto at Heart of Lions. This I say, you dance on the one you have. Simedia and Ninaso. You're trained at the referee. Abdul Latif Adari. What's your first time you meant to so? I pick up on next to Sanu to goalkeeper. A offside, yeah, ball, Edietia, Gold Stars. Upians next to referee on San Fabon in Quechi. The Sans of Abia. No, so the bonnet to Yahan on the Toy. Ruben Hennessy. Group P. Amolas of Manning. We're trying to change the action. Kojo Bin Jr. and someone in Timianco. Ruben Hennessy. Where am I? Ebenezer Aban. Aban the bottom from Fifi. Samuel Kwanzaa went to me and you know about Jeff and his Samuel Takubi. Berema Bakwami Ba. When I'm Takubi, I tell you what I quite cheap. Berema Bakwami Ba, betting me a foul. A fabon kama. I said, Piasso de Aquetti, or the Samuel Takubi. Gold Stars for Pegachi Munesu goalkeeper Lawrence or say Asomu at the Heart of Lions. Ismailado. Bibiani or the bottom man, Piasso de Fanifa. Michael Epson. Kojo Bin Jr. Kojo de Ama Echi. Or the bottom for Michael Epson. A Pegachi Munesu goalkeeper Imano Kobi. Waso bisima bi yede to so no make us aso anesa enche dia center referee Abdul Latif Adari ashena ben e dia kensi no feji kan ni nyina abana wie Gold Stars Shebako Heart of Lions Antimi anti.
A very entertaining first half. Two teams in show glimpses of quality. For Heart of Lions, the better side in terms of controlling the game. The impossible around, the keep possession, the creative chances. They had about 3-4 clear-cut goal-scoring opportunities. If not for goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi, like I was saying, at least or ultimately ball back at net. But all the chances of Munya are meant to utilize it. Then again, against the round of play, Gold Stars 8 me in your ball around the 18-yard box where Lions Roman said it was a free kick, but they were caught ball watching. Eventually, Richard Etimi Piabo no to the back of the net after Samuel Atakumi setting up so beautifully. Gold Stars going into a recess with a 1-goal advantage. Clearly, a show the kind of quality of war at home and being a defending champions and knowing very well say if they really want to do something better in this season, their home matches now just as what we did last season, and it's what we did grow. Very good first half performance from both teams. I think that Gold Stars deserve it to be where they are.
All right, it was Bismarck who Sapanase say or the commentary edi kind edi free the down spark edi abre. Now these are some of the actions me pacho first half no happening and recap in the command and so etimi edi amount it so far first 45 minutes will be beginning the down spark Gold Stars Ashe Bakon Emma Heart of Lions etimi NTA afedi kind no etimi aba na wiye ehonsam no enche be ba na etina se na etimi edi ehonkomo. These are some of the society me buy emanama etimi ekoso ye be da na ye ho aba quick one na yaji aboafo enkrato so me say they were 539 and afi high sense they were 539 afi high sense ehun enkomo ebeba na etimi di ehun so nkomo no yenda ehun na yemraba before that no assistant coaches for Heart of Lions na afi Bibiani Gold Stars omo emienu ebe share omo opinion as far as the first 45 minutes no air concern yeah picking that particular feat that interview no na yemra yeba yebeto aso yen converse here.
We are going to work on that, and I know we are going to come up and then score.
Okay. Now, do you think the early chances which Efson had and missed really played a decisive role in the first half?
Yeah, football sometimes that's how it is. When you get your chances and then you don't score, if the opponent gets one, he can punish you, and then that is what has happened. But I know we are going to come back strong.
Well, wish you well for the second half. Daniel Nieje is the assistant coach for Heart of Lions, but he's a former player of Asante Kotoko. Another former player and captain of Asante Kotoko works with Bibiani Gold Stars. Godwin Ablode, he is the assistant coach. Now, Godwin, you didn't start the game too well. Heart of Lions were dominating, but against the round of play, you scored. Going into the second half, what kind of approach would you employ for the team?
Let me say, the first half, Heart of Lions has played very well. They've got a lot of chances, but they didn't make their chances. The one chance that we had, and we've converted it. So we are going back to the dressing room and make sure we have a strategy to protect our one goal. If you don't score, they don't also have to score us. So we are going to make sure we protect our goal or we add another goal too.
Now I was with the fans and I could hear all of them shouting and talking about how important 3 points is today. Getting the 3 points here against Heart of Lions, how big would that be going into the weekend's game?
It will be massive for us because this is the second match that we are playing at home. We played the first match here against Bibiani that we won. So this is the second match. It has been a long time they've seen us playing here. So we need to give them the 3 maximum points so that they also be happy.
So wish you the very best for the second half. Godwin Ablode, assistant coach of Bibiani Gold Stars, a former player and captain of Asante Kotoko. We take a quick breather here. When we return, I'll be joining.
Issues echo so in the first half no and the two coaches no assistant coaches no address the amain Nieje ajatum say first 45 minutes no now it was for Heart of Lions, but immediately say obesquander all those chances no a very difficult the amount say ubetimi ekipi on that's what exactly a Danico Lions ubetimi ekipi on, and of course God about so ajatum a praise Lions almost first 45 minutes indeed it was super, but omo intimi utilize that particular chances are about omo from. That's how football no very likely say ombetimi tighten on midfield defense well going into the second half. And no some few things are the two assistant coaches.
Believe it, you can achieve. Oh yeah, clap your hands for the whole new guy. Maybe oh yeah, come alive. Let me hear you.
Puma drinks, a whole new vibe. Another quality product from Casa Precon.
This advert is FDA approved.
I want to watch them now.
Even watches Ghana football these days.
Do you know Charles Taylor?
The president.
Charles the Terror Taylor. He terrorized defenses with his dribbles. No Dombote. He screamed the stadium.
Emri bi atwam apomuden ho nsem agi ensem ho emma osoro yedin emma sase ediawere ho enti onyankopon nam da esumu eda enua ene habama ebegi adesama enkwa ekire adujamfi okumanini barima enu akire no adujamfi esa kotra kwayem ededuanan agwamfa nsuo ankana no menu mienu apomuden panti wenti enigisem onyankopon de yare nyina so tumi ahye Dr. Tamda sonsa gise di wawuo anase yesie no koa ene wontimi na yare sabia hode wasiesie ho kama faka krabi baji wa yare sa ewo kumase abuakwa agogo frayen 0244 774282
oyalfo bia kaise udimafo eye midimafo heba clinic Dr. Time that's all.
In the beginning, life feels heavy. But then, hope arrives. Star 446 hash saves you in the Dewa Chop Money draw at 10 a.m.
Congratulations!
Give your dream a chance.
Better, like life. Dewa 539 gives another chance to those who missed their morning Chop Money draw to get lucky in the daily Dewa Rush Hour draw at 1:30 p.m.
Play every day.
And you draw no so shall dial star 446 ash. Nika Dewa 539 direct Lotto no. Make this 7 o'clock and you
24 hours, 3 daily draws at 10 a.m., 1:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. Dewa 539 is designed to save you in the moments that matter most. Play every day, win every day. Dewa after.
Emri bi atwam apomuden ho nsem agi ensem ho emma osoro yedin emma sase ediawere ho enti onyankopon nam da esumu eda enua ene habama ebegi adesama enkwa ekire adujamfi okumanini barima enu akire no adujamfi esa kotra kwayem ededuanan agwamfa nsuo ankana no menu mienu apomuden panti wenti enigisem onyankopon de yare nyina so tumi ahye Dr. Tamda sonsa gise di wawuo anase yesie no koa ene wontimi na yare sabia hode wasiesie ho kama faka krabi baji wa yare sa ewo kumase abuakwa agogo frayen 0244 774282
oyalfo bia kaise udimafo eye midimafo heba clinic Dr. Time that's all.
Emra Unia TV Ghana Premier League match day live. So said I be the two dry at the Emma on the Fedi Kaino 80 me up and away far away the Dance Park Bibiani Go Stars the league the defending champions Omo Ashe Heart of Lions Akaba Komo Intimate. Don't forget Heart of Lions this particular season team ya Intimi and shared until the game where the first defeat was season about this particular game to the neighbor papa Kumasuba. This is what that's exactly happening in the first 45 minutes. Lions creating all the chances but the here ese efatano omo intime and phantom Emma. Currently the home side that is the Gold Stars LED this particular fixture.
Well, Alfred, I think say before the start of the game, we can say the last 4 meetings are 2 teams, Asiano. Heart of Lions, Enya victory.
Okay.
3 I draw, and just 1 victory, and BIM. And that 1 victory, it was Bibiani Go Stars, and I'm share Heart of Lions by 2 goals to 1.
Yeah.
So clearly, so Tima Obeka said our bigger advantage going into this particular game one. Neye Bibiani Go Stars. But the fact is that Heart of Lions Echo game we know so much confident because Onyan Lusu game in the last 5 games are wabo. And clearly the quality of my shoe the competition in which I say Bibi Ombebo Biano Ombe to make very good results from. Into game ni started here now no more dominating no. It was just reminiscent. It said Ombe to me nyago. They created not less than 4-5 clear goal scoring opportunities. It be for to Kojobin Jr. It be for to Michael Epson. The majority of it for to Michael Epson. Chauncey Freeman Enya Nedie and Omentimi utilize it. Say a game in the total football. It been Heart of Lions from the start to finish in the first half. Omene control game nina. Their midfield overcrowded the midfield of Bibiani Go Stars. It looks as if say the midfield of Go Stars is non-existent. Game nimo. Ishvalado Douglas Chase Samobama Kwanza at the game they are pushing the game to Go Stars. Intama Go Stars are just chasing the ball. But this is what football does. When there is an opportunity, which we create a chance in another way utilize it. Yeah. The least opportunity opponent in the Benyano, no punish show. Yeah. And you so many matches are those issues at TSC. And clearly, a typical example was a year Richard Amo Nugola or Shea. It was not out of nothing. Initially, Bibiani, I feel that it should have been a foul for Heart of Lions. Considering Equanya, the player not to him. And Heart of Lions, when you now realize it, say, oh, this challenge there, a free kick. Yeah. And so they were not really paying attention. Only see concentration. They were caught ball watching. But then Go Stars realizing it's a referee now result pay. And I'm going to continue with that play. 1 ball into the 18-yard box. Then a volley to Samuel Atakumi and offsetting up. Philip, then Richard, now Opia Bono, to net. And I think that the goal came against the run of play. Second half would determine whether say Heart of Lions or that character to come back after conceding the first goal, because this season team BNU watching Heart of Lions first goal Emma Lions abeti. Okay. So we are looking at how, because who that mentality in this Liga. This is where you show character. Yeah. So we are looking at how Omubetimi are coming back from this particular goal or concede. No matter so many game ni so who trust na we game na clearly Heart of Lions will go game no because of the chances of more creating, because of the spaces they can score a goal. But as to whether say go now Go Stars shadow more enough confidence to play and then get more goals or even protect the goal no machino and here a bigger conversation. But so far I think that Bashir Hereford are building an all-round team. Maka, and I will continue to say, so we are the back line of Lions. They are the best and the most consistent back line so far in the Ghana Premier League. Of course, Heart of Oak back line so far, Omun consider go. So they look as the most interesting back line of the Ghana Premier League anymore. But so who heard the consistency level of the Heart of Lions back line now? You would agree, say, Heart of Lions back line are most consistent for the past 2 seasons. Yeah. And so with my year throughout this particular game, I'm expecting say Ombe coming back into the fixture and either gets a draw or at least go on to win the game. But so far, I think say Bibiani Go Stars whatever it is to protect that lead and better still pick their second win over Heart of Lions in their last 5 games.
They were 5:39. So make a full at the amount *446# *446#. Give me no asha say enche yebe call na Bismarck Kwekusapon the commentary no and so etimi edia. But my catcher say ne enumre exactly 7 p.m. At Dewa 5:39 on me patcho draw no ebe basu nti unyantwa bia fa ohujim Dewa 5:39 from 1 to 39 who select say numbers na first kakra etai etri na ebo 7 and draw no ebe koso e be role bibia na ye nkwan be faso a ye be hwe na e be timi diska na nyama enso etimi akoyi na ede amo *446# *446 and I say obe visiting Dewa nla.com na wetimi ahwe na wewini sisi na bibia etimi akoso. So therefore I crowd or the commentary no second half no to aso the mai.
Referee Abdulatif Adari of Etosimienu was Shena Bay. A corner kick a Heart of Lions airport, the Tia Gold Stars from Happy Free War. Ishmelado. Next when Timmy and in bonus, so ya J at the finish him. Berima Bakwambi Bawa, Peja Bono Echimu. Next goalkeeper Lawrence Osei. Wato area Fabenkum Bismarck enim Jointi biam kwame yibo na free ho Ruben Hennessy Wono ikra bono de ma Heart of Lions wa peja e de chemu throw in here to edit your Heart of Lions. Edward Japan. Refi Ashena Besan say Abrante Bako Edago Pampano so. It was a twin so na fe yenhwema ne ho ntoni ntimi nto aso. Abdul Latif Adari. Ghana Premier League winning match at Tosso Airport, the dance parker. Gold Stars Ashaba Heart of Lions Intimi NCB. Razak Sanu Asola Janinaso. Osina Nisuchino. Razak Sanu. NCBA center referee Abdul Latif Adari Beshena Ben Amayato Akaise so. Edward Japan. Atubo na dia chemu bono mfimfi. Jao danso. Odiama Ruben Hennessy. Dogle Eche aji mfimfi. Samuel Boama Kwanza. Next one the Japan yibo na mana trash throw in here to editia. Dogle Eche yibo na chemu ya kwanya kojo biduni atweba akona so da bi. Yibo no ede free wo. Ruben Hennessy wo pianso akoma. Ebenezer Aban. Mfimfi afem pianso de ma Ruben Hennessy. Ruben de bono afem fa de ma yaw danso. Jawari ama Michael Epson so yibo na mana trash corner kick here ball editia. Corner kick. Jepo editia Gold Stars. Sima Edwin Montamoni. Heart of Lions said from a cover kwa Montini empty here. Bismarck enim one na kujira ball echi area my Heart of Lions. Bismarck enim one na who is a center referee ni Chelsea Freeman Kasa. Bismarck enim ejina ball echi. Bismarck apeja ball center dia chemu. Neso ma pin ball na free ho. Ball inside. Referee no. Nani abrepa a goal kicker yempo ediatia. Heart of Lions. Romania Brisa Kwambia so betting at your Makaneso. Vincent Adair Tinga and I feel Gideon Anaba. Romania Juma Ewa Tropa. Razak Sanwen to me, Mama Track and so. Ama Samson Eduku. What on I be saying? Maybe see a candy be a day. Ama Gold Stars. Foul here, boy, here to your Heart of Lions. Vincent Adatinga. Was short to should there be if it is up and I born a few. Bonnie Krago Stars when you found fast and so trash here, Referee and talk and Fentia. Heart of Lions. Filippo Fori. What on Alcofa Bonebeto? Referee from Mechi. Filippo Fori wa tubora kwechi ode ma Gideon anaba de ma Ofori wa sakwakofa ode ma Vincent Ade Atinga de bona fin Heart of Lions when we be as on better mo kanenso Gold Stars when ya be somebody be ka hunti e say why ni betimi adi nkurima wa kan sienim bona kwakodi. The goal scorer, Richard Kote Amon. Edward Japan. Kote Amon. Amon. A ball shot goal. Goal Stars Ashegwe Tosumienu. Edietia Heart of Lions. Deflecting a goalkeeper. Lawrence was saying,
very beautiful strike from Samson Eduku, very rich experience striker from Karela United, Elmina Sharks, then Otukwain Eko, Abutri, Obaye, Basanima, Sante Kotoko, with Sakai Ediama, in Tamale City and all that. So about the local game now, our very rich experience. We are second half coaching introducing or ball as the second striker, and clearly we are quite of far ball no between say ball no and that ball then unya that precision echo for that striker. It take a slight deflection, eventually enter at the back of the twine, giving Gold Stars a 2-0 advantage in the game. Now it looks very difficult for Pando Heart of Lion. So Betimaba game we move now. Betimaba Betomoka strong performance in the second half from Gold Stars. They now lead by 2-0.
We begin to declare Edema Heart of Lions and no one in Savaye Busawa Copa Mesuha. Something that you could not born and so born could deflect here. Nice goalkeeper Lawrence or say what that.
That was a wicked deflection.
Gold Stars Sashemiano, Heart of Lions sentiment here. Kwajo or Big Junior, one only Crabono, the Piasso de Bonacoche. The Bia can say that to the wedding. Jello card of a cordia, Macojo. Jello card of Cordia Manon. Essence, Yachibon or the Bonacoche, or said Jablanche, the Chiba Caninenti, and Manito from the Yellow Card, Dikayako, Edema Heart of Lions, Kwajo or Bean Junior. A free kick. Jepo Editia Heart of Lions. Vincent Adair Tinga, a pija bone at Chimu. Heart of Lions, so young we actually, yes, sir. Ariana goes on Abedosun. a goal kick here, ball at the Gold Stars. Goalkeeper Heart of Lions and Niam Brisa Quambia so betting ABB. Ruben Hennessy. Upon it and change the bonnet, Nancy Vincent Adating a Bonafio. Abedi Edward de Japan. Upon it, Chemo. Nanso Anthony and Fabon Uncle. Samson de Duku back and said, "Who I hire Paisan said, Prepare Martini and Yanko, Ediama, Gold Stars into the Huayha. Our wrestle between me. And ya go to be a kahon. I pick up on the Chemu, Nanso. Jordan so born home on the yes and can go across me and submit to me about. Heart of Lions say because we know how much them no and you may imagine someone.
Well, they look devastated because already almost started game now. Clearly they were in the driving seat. Were more and no more creating all the chances in but then against the round of play we are conceding a year 2 goals when Gold Stars a year 2 exceptional. Sometimes a very hard pill to swallow, and I think and at the stabilizer or motive. So far, Gold Stars are building a lot of confidence, knowing very well say they are at an advantage position. So me I pick all 3 points, and so they are throwing men forward, they are attacking, they want to get a lot of goals, and especially when we ball in front of your fans. And then Monday, so the stadium no any full to capacity as you'd expect. The supporters not that are bad to send you out pay, but then of course this is what you expect when we schedule on a working day.
Yeah, to I can say this so. Bona Kwakodi Gold Stars. Edward de Japan. Jibona Finance went to Bianco. Vincent Atinga. What are Fanfi or they come Richard Cote Amon. Nancy Leby. The pennies are Banaji or Piasso de Fabin Kumi. What am I bit smack in may born Nenso. Give you another near you born a natural lie. A throw in ear throw Ediatia Gold Stars. Doglichi. A ship on their friend Fifi. Heart of Lions betting me at the cannon should be. The Piasso down so. A Fabon and Sia Chibon Free Saka Doglichi. A Jacob train and sort of from a reference and Trussell. Very Mabakwami Ba, obeying me at Trinidad should be. Watching an annual year. The Bona Kuchia come Edward de Japan. Edward, watch about what I say Craboni. What the Bona Sanity. What they are come Vincent Adatinga. Roman should be in your home promo crowd. Piasso da Fanfi. Gold Stars modern bass and Yepa. Heart of Lions, they shall see and so. I can't see my J.D. Amomo, Michael Epson, Quadrobin Jr., Quadro between your go, Quadrobin Jr. Timiati Kanabako, Eddie Ama, Heart of Lions, Quadrobin Jr., Jehiano, I can see.
Of course, this is what you expect. They've always been scoring goals, like I said, throughout the season. Apart from Bomani Kotoko 0-0, no. Heart of Lions had always found the back of the net. Over Kaya, way back in 2023, home and away, game and day 2-2, and then since then, I say Gold Stars, that team are all that much confidence going to play against Heart of Lions. When Gold Stars were leading, and that Heart of Lions dominated, we created chance for me to share. But you give it to Kojobi Jr. Top quality steal at that moment when born by really the defender. If we are born, and then some Obama Kwanza ball the 1-2, then of course Otumi Perry Bono to the back of the net. That is his quality. A player we know say a very good goal scorer. Kudos to Kojobi Jr. and of course Heart of Lions team for that teamwork goal.
Gold Stars, I said, I'm a Heart of Lions at Tibubako. Jetwa can say the Subana Kwakodi, Richard Cote Amon. Apeja Ariafa and Fifi Afem. Bona Trashie, referee and 220. Gold Stars. Bismarck Kenny. Rono Akwaje Ebetro, Ediama Heart of Lions. Bismarck Kenny, Matombo, Nadia Chemu. Next, Gold Stars Saje. Richard Conte Amon. Oriama Edward Japan, Pija Bona Chemu. Nelson Bismarck in the Cocoa Jenny, goalkeeper Lawrence was saying. Sima Edresia Bakontemweni. Ghana Premier League winning match at Tosso is here. Ayebo. Ebenezer Aban. The Bono. Ewon Finfinenso. Akodi Bismarck in my Piasso, the Bonachemu. Heart of Lions by say Homocho Mocanenso. I can't see any my day. Bona Kwakudi. Samuel Boama Kwanza. Nenso de Bibiani Jefao. Adietiano.
I think he had a lot of time, say, over sending across that, so and down the hole. But then you are coming up against a visitor that they, I think, are experienced, very strong on the ball. Those situations, you know, he would always find a way of making it a stop it, and this is where we need that free kick. The moment we have that space, with Gideon Anaba lurking around, now using the body, you know, obviously it was going to be very difficult, and Gideon Anaba wins a free kick for Bibiani Gold Stars.
A free kick I airport and it's your Heart of Lions. You didn't give up a bono cry. A goalkeeper Imano Kobi. Bono Akofabona and on another boys in meaning. Atobona Quechi, Kobi Imano. No, we see a kind of Edimantano Bofaka. Oh, yeah. If you know a me, Natano Bofaka, I see a kind of the Ghana Premier League. Imano Kobi and Dapo Small Team Division 1. About the Ghana Premier League. Jetwaka is it so. A referee Abdul Latif Adari was a foul young fan to one Yemuntia. Heart of Lions. Samson Eduku. Robert Mwano Beshe go Edema Gold Stars into I said, I Kano, I was Ropa Gold Stars, a bunch of Etiago Pramanoso, the center referee, Jimika, Aquaco Hessan, Hobbit in Yatodon, Na Enya Aquenia Niatua Kenseneso. I saw there was a transit referee in the Heno. Edia Trense, you be in a flag of Pamanoso, Fayania, Quenya, Atua Kenseneso, Regino, Edina flag of Pamanoso. Senebea, you bet me Atua Kenseneso, San Sebene Quaneco, Sima, Edrusia, and 90 Moni. Heart of Lions, Sebayan Sakaye, Tansona Gold Star, Sebayan Sakaye, Heart of Lions. Romo Ayen Sakaye Moses Aidem Wabag Chance Freeman FM Samson Samuel Kwanza Makole Kumabem and Ape Moses Aidem and also Abakensi.
I think that Chance Freeman while here also in the game, he's run down the left side, he's run down the right side. He's putting a lot of energy, a lot of work ethics into Heart of Lions for team. They needed other fresh limbs on team to pull a bit of pressure because now it was so chasing game. No, they need to have players on me around it throughout the rest of the minutes. And I think it's not Chance Freeman any some of Boma Kwanza asa or more energies, you know. And then one was say coach and they decided to say obey you more from many different attackers about game. We have to how those players in Bitima Baba impact a year the game.
Vincent Atinga and Jipone Fiobon Fifi FM. Gold Stars Nelson represent Trasso. Isvelado. What am I called Joe Bin Junior? Kajo Debono Alpha Bin Kuso, Aquacodi. Best marking in Nelson represent offside. It's your Heart of Lions. Heart of Lions a branch back with that goes as well yes akaye. Berima bakwa me ba efra kensi ni. Saso na Samuel Konto. Emmanuel Konto wono efra kensi ni. Ama Francis Twene abese Messi akan ni bi. Berima bakwa me ba so efra kensi ni.
Emmanuel Konto for Francis Twene from Bichibi United. Very solid central midfielder, very, very intelligent on the ball. Obabe Shim just solidify that midfield no. The Ama Bibiani Gustav. Then again, Omu Eyi Berima Ba Eddie Free ready another winger Eddie Aba. They need also to protect the scoreline of Mukrem Sesiano. As to whether so meeting no Memre Nebetre. You have barely like 23 minutes to end the game.
Sima Josian Sontamwani. Wahuri na Sonti Ankabo na Kwakodi Samson Eduku. Ajibon reference best market ni mo Benkuma Faso. Wapia so de bona Kwakoma Moses say them. What a form ama referee. Was say a foul young fan to wana yemontia. Goal Stars say Moses I them. I them Moses. About game when che. Neji account of former referee Ajifao. Eddie Amano be dia body than the year. Je say obetimi Eddie ABB and I say Goal Stars say betimi eyi born the field.
A very perfect position to send in an in-swinger looking for Michael Epson and Asa Kojobin Jr. Very, very advantageous position about that. As to whether say Heart of Lion can making it count. Because Ghana Premier League, you don't really get a lot of goals from set pieces. Yeah, we're not beating in this game.
Bismarck in the Japonechi. Bismarck in the Musia can Heart of Lions referee Shena Bain. A Pija Edia goalkeeper Pimbo the Fuel. Moses I them where you born a team so there be Heart of Lions. Episode Motio Mocaneso, Goal Stars in Heniha. Heart of Lions. Robo Modimbono, as I say, Aircon Kain. Eba Vicente Atenga, Watagu Papanisiti Center Referee, Abdul Latif Adari. Watu hoko hena mayatini ya kwa ya track kaisele so. Akaisele mayatini. Ghana Premier League winning match at Tosso Asia Yebo. I want a dance back. Goal Stars Ashemiro Heart of Lions. Atibobako. Ruben Hennessy with Pia Sudama Ebenezer Aban. Abana Peja Eria Chemu Jao Danso Atrashie throwing Cheto Eretia Goal Stars Ruben Hennessy Peja Eria Chemu Nensu goalkeeper Imano Kobi Waso Madiama Goal Stars Sima Johnson Temwenia Kasima Juni and the referee Abdul Latif Adari de Betusha Kensino Minina everybody ye Coasters actually no Heart of Lions at Timubako Apija Edia Chemu Bianwanka I'm a goalkeeper Lawrence was saying but also some actual Ediwana come out Ruben Hennessy Pia Circulating Wodiama Ishmelado Ado de Bona Quetia come out Ruben Hennessy Hennessy Piasso Ediama Beneza Aban Ediama Ruben Hennessy Wadiakoma Beneza Aban Ediama Bismarck in Bumbikuni Apija Bonedia Chimo Heart of Lions episode Mutiomoka. Wombetini Atikana na what to be referee say a foul young fanto na Muntia Gold Stars.
A very good territory for Ebenezer Alban or Michael Epson, so back off for the power in Soko Jobin Jr. And so that drive, especially with the left foot. So they just need to pick up a better position, no multi-man strike a ball. No, and I them by clearly he brings a bit of energy, any agency or the flanks. They are trying to be winning all the first balls, and clearly they be almost starting here in the first half. Mukudriya or Mulusu Gas, Emma Gusas, Ebenya 2-goal advantage. And clearly they've really gotten that much confidence in this game. Obetimenya BB Eddie Freeman. That's why Heart of Lions say about air press. So far, I think that despite Gold Stars leading by 2-1, Heart of Lions are the better side in the game.
Sima Adioson back on 71 minutes in the ball. Ewa can see Gold Stars Ashemino, Heart of Lions Ashabako. The dear bonnet than a day papa. Yao dance with Bonetti on the Doglichi. Refi Ashena Bay Yao dance over Boni.
I don't think that you want that good technical players are or to convert to some of these free kicks. So clearly, if you are born a dano, just set it up. Maybe more power. Michael Epson will power. Kojobin Jr. will power. When you drive, a bit more forcing goalkeeper need to make a save, or even a bit may take a deflection. Now, bonnet me out on net. You don't always have to go for the spectacular. Say, oh, Kokele, alpha war. So when you don't have that good technique, maybe you're born a bit frustrated. And I think that a very good opportunity and a Heart of Lions for my missing.
Goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi, Wapeja Bono, Eria Chemu, Ewan Finfin. Referee say a foul. Or the yellow card at chair. Ruben Hennessy, Sanchez. And crowd fast way 2-9. Eddie Ward, Samala Takumines, and Yana Craswan on the crowd. It's yellow card I call Eddie Ama. Ruben Hennessy. Yellow card, you know about Kensi and Mina. I call Eddie Ama Heart of Lions. Kojo Obin Jr. and Ruben Hennessy. Mommy and Una yellow card now I call Eddie Amomo. It was all Yaki Simaka Krake. The Biabe to me as into some Yaki Yepa. Senabaya referee and Fanakoko. One for the red card mentioned.
This is cynical. I think this should have been a red card because he had no touch of the ball. And the nice so war player no sabi the private part and those areas too far as a foot up no. This should have been a red card for Heart of Lions. At least referee no Abdulatif Adari and Apadeno. But for the challenge and everything, I think this should have been a red card.
Samara Takumi Eda so Eda Gupamanaso Yashan and say no betting out of Sara Janinaso and JBR referee Abdulatif Adari Besha and Abami Etinia track and so. Maybe a bond that the move again so. So now Bonnie Bibia Betinesi. Mehu say Doglichi Michael Epson, woman are forming human war no. Ediama Heart of Lions. Michael Epson Doglichi. Woman are forming human war. Be a bonnet dano. Emu adiana so. Oba bibia. Ebetimesi Francis Chene. Oba Buhum. Benukwane Kosima Edioso and 9. Gold Stars, I said, you don't have to fly in Sachabako. Ebenezer Aban. What am I Doglichi? It's Chilibona Quachilia, Ebenezer Aban. Aban, a trouble at Tentia Chimu. Nelson Vincent Ada, Tinga, Apimona Fuel. Bonakwa Kodi, Samson Eduku. Eduku appears to the Bonafanifa. Gold Stars, Henry from Betimina Guatosomiensa. And that's where Ebenezer Aban, Piasaman goalkeeper Lawrence was say, I said, I'm a Ruben Hennessy, Ruben Apega Bonadia Chimu, Nancy Edward Yapon Bonnet for Bonas Aquacodi, Bibiani Gold Stars. Gideon Anaba apagya bɔ no tenten de akyem na so goalkeeper Lawrence Osei asomu wato ɛde ama Ismail Ado bɔ no boy no ntumi ankɔ baabia yɛakyɛ deɛ free Heart of Lions nsɛm ɛyɛ foul yɛ bɔ ɛde atia Dogley akyi besiane sɛ Samson Edukure nya bɔ no ɛna ɔka ne nan ɛti kaka ɛma Samson Edukutɔ fa ma referee Abdul Latif Adari wajefa wadi ama Gold Stars baby abone dane muwa na wise Lawrence Osei wo kasa adeche temante so wanya hwe yi Kojo Ben Junior Michael Epson na fi Dogley chi mo na from human world makache Heart of Lions say ensakaye Michael Epson efimu Alabama Michael Epson efi akansi ni ama Sharif Alabani wono ene be she masi akan ni bi ede ama Heart of Lions Ishmael for Anthony Usu Ishmael so efi akansi ni ama Anthony Usu ene be she masi akan ni bi goalkeeper Lawrence Osei asobo ni Mediama Heart of Lions the more the most any the so on the fly come you know ama matimu baako Vincent Atinga Heart of Lions Hennessy Piasso Oribona koma yaw danso yaw apagya chiri munenso Richard Cote amona pimbo na mana trash throw in ayeto Eretia Gold Star yaw danso atubona dia kwetri apagya bona dia chiri munenso na mbabi kra aya Heart of Lions ayen en sakara ojutum se betini abom matini atie muka Jerry se sima kakra kai ni betini anya go e wa kan se imu ana Heart of Lions ye bia so betini atie muka man sakara sanso and a Gold Stars why be Dogley echi or yama base marketing in India ma echi apagya so there be attraction a throw in here to Eretia Heart of Lions the better board of grass I ask him but to go on the team Heart of Lions ya chipone from him Pianso de akwetri Gideon Anaba apagya bon tenten de achim bona kodi Dogley chi wadano kama ode ma base marketing enim de bona kwetri akwakoma Ebenezer Aban wajemu ade ama Ruben Hennessy Ruben Pianso otwane tenten ade ache Gold Stars afem yaw danso yaw de bona kwetri Yes, you want to feel born inside Sakako, the Ebenezer Aban, Heart of Lions. But they are funny fan. Ruben Hennessy. Apagya bona chi maybe born in Yadia Betiniako. Bonakako di Richard Cote Yamon. Between your great Tosomi and Sana Samalata, referee today. A penalty to Heart of Lions. What a penalty, Eliama Heart of Lions, is sunset. Samalata kumi atwi ye wasada no wasa atwi biem ade so ni mu ade nto ho ma referee Latif Abdullah Dari aje penalty ede ama Gold Stars
Gold Stars had 3 penalties at home. They had 2 penalties against Bibiani United, and I'm saying another penalty this particular game. Well, clearly, they are one of the teams. Ebano say Yenya swift on the ball, very very swift, especially with Samuel Atakumi. Obviously, of course, there was a tackle, and then Enyewa was a referee. No, I will slide a penalty.
The Gold Stars have a penalty at the Heart of Lions. So the ball to them and I say Jifalangas, yeah. Gold Stars penalty, one the ball at the Heart of Lions. Samuel Atakumi on one penalty on one Sakrako directly. Yeah, against Lawrence Osei. Samuel Atakumi, Lawrence Osei, Wabo, Wasene go. Gold Stars Ashegwe Tosomiensa, Edietia, Heart of Lions.
Samuel Atakumi was one of the top scorers last season. This season, this is his 3rd goal, and all the goals now watched this season had come from the penalty spot, and clearly it shows how efficient when it comes to penalties. Clearly, Gold Stars are already in the driving seat, and I don't think there will ever be a chance for Heart of Lions to game no a draw. Clearly, Gold Stars are winning.
Sima Ajawachimi Runtamweni. In Heart of Lions, JT Kankra Obeti or Afi Ghana Premier League in Western say, one matches, Ama Boninano, Womuni and Joe, Omanasa Muni Kuko. Way any JT Kankra Heart of Lions, Ebedin Kuku. Our Afi League, I win. Referee Ashena Bebona could it Dogleci. What am I Bismarck aiming? Appears to the one quickly. Bismarck Apigadia Chemu. Edward de Japan. Or the one I call Richard Cote Amon. Akodi Edward de Japan. The trouble at the one at Chemu. Next year, that's what Pierre Shaw command goalkeeper. The one of Fifi Akodi Rubin Hennessy. Shao Danso. Heart of Lions. Bonatrashi through na yeto Eretia. Heart of Lions. A brand new Cosima de Otromiensa. Akasima and so on. Any the referee the better so I can see in another banner. Edo de Gapona to Bonachimu. That's what my feel. Richard Koteyamon. Vincent Tatinga going from Swore. No, referee. Referee and Twasso. Referee Adari also Yahi.
No, this is very bad. To be honest, very, very bad decision. That Atinga challenge, was really a bad tackle from Vincent Atinga. Then again, Gold Star challenge, was the challenge, so Heart of Lions player and square was also a very bad challenge. And so if Obeji we are, and so we said a game no ever even, and that is why Heart of Lions players are very much agitated. I don't see why an initial incident will happen and the referee will overlook it right in front of him. Then a then you caution the players. For me, come on, this is a very bad challenge. I think Gabon was very, very bad.
Jenga Vincent Atinga.
That is very, very bad. Come on. This is anywhere, any day. This is a red card offense. Anywhere, any day. Double foot with show stops, everything. This is a red card offense. Anywhere, any day. So you don't let it go in that manner. And then a similar incident, you go and show a yellow card. That is poor referee.
Abdul Latif Adari, Eba referee ma, Wediache Yepa. Jello card Claudia Lawrence was say. Watiboni Neswa Simabe Numa Kaina Oya Mavia Isa Nessie and Trasso Doglici Ruben Hennessy Ebenezer Aban Besma Kenny Bona Trashe through near to Ediatia. Was a foul young Fantona, Yemo and Fantia, Gold Stars. Besma Kenny, Piasso de Bona Quecho, da command to Usu. Usu, Edibona Fanifa. But Yama Yao Danso, Yawa Tobacco. Yaw de Bona Quecho, command Doglici. Heart of Lions, then so there be a Jibone from Winsem. Piasso de Bona Cobin Kumafaso. I could be something to do quarter from Referee and Trasso. Ruben Hennessy. Antonio Usu. Antonio Usu Achibon Finfin. Heart of Lions. When Jibone de Achimon and so there be Nanka Orige Moses Aidem. I dem until the Fabon and Cobon and say, I could be best mark any more Benkum. A Pijabon Tintin Bonachimu. Nesu Gideon Anaba. No more deeper. A permanent referee. Abdul Latif Adari say, a foul young Fatona Yemuntia. Heart of Lions. Sima Niensa Anaka. Ewa Kensi the referee better so Kensi in Abebanaway, Heart of Lions. And your man said I'm Koyan Farmer Moa Kensi Mukra, Eshanse Obobemuno. Now Omnitima Uniomusiana Dimpa, so between Yashamon and so there. Bonomi and Sa and a Guatemu, Amometimi Atimubako. Goalkeeper Imano Kobi, Wapeja, Edia Chemu, Rohri Apim, Dogli Echi, or the Bonakwechi. Piasso commanding goalkeeper Lawrence Osei Osei Pija Bona de Achemon Fifi Afem Nenso de Bibona inside Asukra Heart of Lions Antonio Usu Referee Yento Infantia The boy there Gold Stars I want to run 10 pass over ball Eddie Achemu. Heart of Lions. And then give me my idea, dear mom. Ruben Hennessy or the Bonafide Finfin. There be AJ Eddie from Winston. Gold Stars of Moon, crab on one castle muffin. Edward de Japan. Francis Trini. Vincent Tatinga. Goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi. Bono Swabbe, Moson one castle ball. Upon the 10 Chemu. Nenso Bibiani, I'm a goalkeeper Lawrence say. Borona Kofabona, Cassima Bako, Nassimedio Kuningrason. Heart of Lions said that for me coming in some Matibako. Pega Ediachemu, Referee and Fasima, Enum, and Entua Kensin so. Simadio Kuninga, so Simanum, and Ediatoso. Francis Trini. The Piasso de Fanfifi. The Bona Crocoma. Edward de Japan. The Japan Jibono being Kumafaso. The Piasso commanding goalkeeper. Emmanuel Kobi. The Bona Fanifa Kwakodi. Gideon Anaba. Gold Star say Bobby B. and area. Jiboneria Chimu, Heart of Lions Aje. Kojo Kuma Makule, only Crabono Betini, Kojo order from Rough to say foul. Etia Gold Stars, maybe a bonnet than the year. Edema Heart of Lions. Baby abundant the year the Heart of Lions. Sima in one that also make us say Jabumu Makwaka Simanai. Imano Kobi in the Mantana Casa, watch somebody over here. The center referee Abdul Latif Fantari at the Mantan Rabia. Omubejna. That's what I'm actually. A free kick, Heart of Lions. Me say ya down so jina bon echi sanso. Me ndo be bon esim. Ja down so jina chi. Ja wa bobo no so akopi mi huma ono. Wasakofa bono e oni fafa so ya down so. Adan ho pia so de bon akwachi. Heart of Lions ball na akopi mi. Omo ball na akopi mi. Roma da sukra bon mara kodi Ruben Hennessy wafa no wanka wa jemu de madogli echi epia so goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi asobodin Ariama Gold Stars Akasima miensa Nasima Numa referee de troso no nyina Abanawe Kobi apega ediachemu Doglechi Piaso area kweti akoma Ebenezer Aban Doglechi wode ma Bismarck eni mo benkum enim wada so kraboni ho hapa obetimi de bona condense de bi ya wono referee say yento akansi ni so Sima mienu naka ewa kansi ni throwing a year to where it here Heart of Lions Filippo Fori Bonona kofa bon ebe to ediama Gold Stars atobona de achemu naso dogli eche hurapin Ruben Hennessy Ukabona center circle pianso de ama dogli eche de bona fabenkum body ama Bismarck eni ma pianso e de bona kwakoma bona trashe Heart of Lions here so between about home the Atenika pianso we yakwanya e de ma Heart of Lions wuto obetele bona trottem na so there be.
What a chance for Heart of Lions. And I think he had a lot of touches on the ball. When 8-year boxing him, sometimes he just so we take it that quick strike no. It will come be but y'all don't try say we weaving a way through and eventually that opportunity though acco waste. At this moment there, I think it is all but done for Bibiani Gold Stars.
Henche the center referee Abdul Latif Fantari Beche na ben. Edi akansi ni nyina ba na wieye. Goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobi apega bona chemu. Referee Abdul Latif Fantari asena ben di akansi ni nyina ba na wieye. Bibiani Gold Stars miensa Emma Heart of Lions wo mo atimu baako.
Well, I think it was a very beautiful game performance from side, Bibiani Blue Stars the task and executing it perfectly. For Heart of Lions, it will go very hard down because we had a lot of chances in the first half, but obviously utilizing all these chances. And eventually, those guys will be taking a trigger advantage of a take-on. But unfortunately, a late penalty, and Samuel Atakumi, it may convert. It's been a very top performance for both sides, but I think that maybe those guys at home and the quality of Omuono, Menyawa say, Ometimi are picking all 3 points in this game. Two coaches, they will really be very disappointed because we were Bibiani Go Stars. They will almost start saying, you don't start in games of this nature and play the way of mobile because Ukoshiati Bia or what very good attackers are, they may punish you. Then again, for Bashir Hayford, I know say will not be happy because we are baller, Heart of Lions, Eboya, they are not supposed to be losing by 3-1 in this game. But I think that it's been a very top performance, and of course, Samuel Atakumi, Samson Eduku, all getting on the score sheet. It breeds confidence at the Magui Stars.
All right, yenda team of commentators I say 90-minute soccer action, and the commentary if we all the way Bibiani Dance Park the Abreu just on the screens the highlight of the match goals are a PM and especially on the second half came in up and so it made a more Kojo Abin Jr. The goal or share in the second half and ye at the edge and some other matches another goals are a PM 3-1 and goals and so it's a boy by yede eho enkomo yede ema ebusua for elsewhere was Swedrum Sports Stadium Karela United and so any 11 wonders akobo goalless let's draw and so epiemu ewo ha enye asam ekomakra nti eno no so far de esiye and so eno no nti uduele chema Ghana Premier League match the 6 me pacho ni nyina etimi aba na wieye with the exception of Asante Kotoko game ese obono 24 etimi 2 the asensen kakra because of the CAF Conference Cup omo airport. So Bibiani Go Stars celebrity carry tuja at the amount goes no miensa and a tomo atinem and say omo at 2 Heart of Lions fatinem Richard Kote Amon and enya first goal no at the Emma Bibiani Go Stars and sana Samson Eduku at the second goal no peso amana 2-0 Kojo Abin Jr. Ebete kano kama Emma 2-1 and afi Atakumi a penalty at 2 at them, and so Edema Go Stars after 90 minutes, the defending champions, Ebriki, Hearts of Lions, so more 100% record in the Ghana Premier League, a show more a Kamian Sam. Omo atimo and so eba kunteno in some no sapa pepe and ACB efa ekoye ewa enya so hasala highlight no and ye hum for nino esume ediache Ghana for ewo Onua TV so they didn't kind to try them on so say that no me enra kwesi ewo brikum anafi enne yen so yedi free the dance park that is Bibiani and so etimi edi abrega for so this was a penalty I say yes a bad game no abra abranten there attack me finding a way between on the Ebenezer Alban or the penalty box ma Ebenezer Alban the bar from center ref if you say Ofeya I say it me ejina yedi etia Heart of Lions na fe Ebenezer Alban go no etimi eba so far the only chama CB effort yenko na mutela crowd oni coaches no edim komo yenko take a crown embra.
The home side, Bibiani Go Stars. So defeat on the road for Heart of Lions. Their first defeat in this year's Ghana Premier League. My name is Mutale Yakubu. I've been joined by the head coach of Heart of Lions, Bashir Hayford. Coach, first defeat on the road for you. First of all, your general assessment of the game.
Well, in the first place, I would say that every Napoleon has got it Waterloo. We have not been beaten for the 5 matches, and today. On somebody's soil, they have beaten us. That is football. So that you go and it is going to be a wake-up call.
Okay.
After all, some people can also beat us.
Okay.
Because some of the players are now becoming swelling-headed. And then this is what God tells people that I want to give you a test so that you know that something can happen to you.
Okay.
And it is a good test. We are going back and then we'll go and prepare very well for another 6 matches.
It was a different game in the first 15 minutes. Your team were on top, dominated. You think those chances that fell to the likes of Michael Efson and were missing was the decisive factor, especially in Gold Stars getting a goal against the round of play?
Yes, we sometimes say, Fantis will say that God is Ochesuyami. He will distribute everybody will get his chance. That is what I've been telling them. If you get your chance, you don't score. And another team, God will also give them the chance. Now, even if you see the first goal, it wasn't any chance. It was a midfield play, they gave a shot and it was there. Now, look at the chances we squandered. It is football, so I won't talk too much. We'll go to the training grounds and then we show them the clip and then we'll see what we can happen.
Well, you got back into the game and you were pushing for the equalizer. That penalty decision from referee Adari, you saw it from the touchline. Do you think it was a legitimate call?
I've decided not to talk about referees. In fact, I don't want to. That is their profession. And I'm happy it was shown live. When we went to Kumasi and you people showed that this and everybody was talking. Now I think you will show it again. People will talk about if it is rare penalty, fine. If it is not. Because my problem that I'm trying to phantom, what I want to know is why is it that our best teams in Ghana go to Africa and they are well up 5, 6, 7. There's something wrong as a coach. That is what I always want to find out. From 1920, all the teams that have been going, look at the way, and when they go and represent Ghana as the best team. And if a coach knows that is the best thing for Ghana, and then they go, and then 6, 5, 4, I become worried as a coach.
Okay, all right.
So I think we have a long way to go.
Of course, and we wish you all the best in your next game at home. That is Coach Bashir here for the head coach of Heart of Lions. There, they lost by 3 goals to 1 from Amon. Atakumi also got a penalty and converted after Samson Eduku has scored the second goal for Bibiani Gold Stars. Heart of Lions got a consolation, but that was not enough. Nanaya Mankwa, the head coach or the interim coach for Gold Stars, has also joined us. Coach, 3-1 win. Before the game, you said it was going to be a tough one. Give me your fair assessment of the game.
Yeah, the first assessment, you will see that the first half, early 15 minutes, Heart of Lions were up. They missed a lot of chances, but we came in and we dominated the game. That's why we are able to score 3.
Now, the first 15 minutes was chaotic. I saw you call a few of the boys to talk to them. What exactly did you tell them to turn things around?
Yeah, I know that they tactically they are indisciplined when we are playing, and we need to remind them to do the right thing. That is what I normally tell them.
Okay, now the penalty decision is what everyone is talking about. From where you sat, did you see that there was a contact from Aban on Atakumi?
Yes.
So for you, it is a fair legitimate call?
Yeah.
Okay, next game against Brekum Chelsea, even though you've won here, what needs to change?
Yeah, we need to, there's a room for improvement. We will still continue working hard, and we know if we do well, we will continue to win that game also.
Coach, we wish you the very best for your next game before you travel to Accra to face Heart of Folk. Big one there. Coach Nana Yao Amankwa is the interim coach and the assistant coach as well for Gold Stars. They do not have a substantive coach at the moment because they've parted ways with Frimpong Manso. The man who was adjudged the most valuable player in today's game. Come closer. Richmond Amon, Accra boy. Now, Richmond, I mean, what really affected the team in the first 15 minutes? Because in the first 15 minutes, it looks like you guys were all over the place.
Thank you. That's I can say let's start here. I say who like science and interpersonal change. Say sure now who say
now go now say no family fame born ban who say we thought you were not we wouldn't be able to hit the ball, but crime man how fast so our boss are shot to beat a goalkeeper like Lawrence.
And at times they were 290 when we say me babo nti eto wa na me friend so on set board ma me na ka na me set dia me bo.
Now, when we are abay, when we are abay, at the end of the Yama Gold Stars going into your next game against Beckham Chelsea before I'm over house.
Because yeah, to me afford it to lose like 3 games on the road. It's not a game we ever hard, no. Because yeah, to me afford it to lose 3 games on the road. It's not a bad one. We are winning. We are boosting. Next game.
Well, yeah, that's it. And I wish you all the best in the future. Richmond Amon was adjudged as the most valuable player in today's game. You're still watching TV3 and on your TV. We take a quick breather. When I return, Jeffrey Asari and Kelvin Osuansa will join me.
Changing, so should you. If you're dreaming, don't be afraid. I'm in the valleys. Keep your head up high. Got to dream with Puma drinks. Yeah, believe it, you can achieve. Oh yeah, clap your hands for the whole new vibe. Make me say, oh yeah, come on. Let me hear you.
Drinks, a whole new vibe. Another quality product from Casa Precon.
This advert is FDA approved.
I want to watch the match.
Even watches Ghana football these days.
Do you know Charles Taylor?
The president.
Charles the Terror Taylor. He terrorized defenses with his dribbles. You know Dombote. For the general, lifting up trophies. Stephen Odo was orchestrating the game. The legends of yesterday, they have paved way for the heroes of today. Do you know the Ghana Premier League?
No, Dad.
It's our game. It's our pride. And you watch it now live every weekend from now on.
Catch the Ghana Premier League live this and every weekend.
Yes, I am Wakwaba, Emra Unia TV. Ghana Premier League Magic Life, so and I the amount celebrating Ketuja at the amount. Coaches no Edomon Sam Atuja, Sanso and man of the match and so Nesam Eddie Atuja. So Solomon Hamankwa, the Superman, Edaso Ewa Super 90 minutes, 3 points, Bibiani, 3 goals, Bibiani out of line setting mobile. The entire 90-minute reactions.
Well, I think just as I started earlier, game away. Majority of the fixture no a tired draw, but now we probably over winning na Bibiani Gold Stars because the last 4 minutes Gold Stars ne winning 1 over the four meetings in the so clearly na ka we probably obenya victory na Gold Stars never victory, but then Heart of Lions were always going to be a hard nut to crack because at the start of the season, the first 5 games of the season now we draw 1 a winning 4 so Wadro 2 a winning 4 so or a lot of a year quality a year game so going into a year this particular encounter we all expected that Bando Heart of Lions had a lot of pressure at the Beka Koma a year Bibiani Gold Stars and rightly so that is how Heart of Lions started they created a lot of chances but then ultimately utilizing those opportunities creating in the game then against the run of play Gold Stars ever share the opener then of course they call break by in the second half Lions started pretty well until Samson Eduku's deflected shot that 2-goal advantage then Lions take but I think that that penalty decision it raised a lot of controversy. There was a heckling and a lot of issues. Eventually referee Abdul Latif Adari if you say Samuel was closer to the event it will feel say Aban Enya a touch of the player and eventually or whistle for that penalty. And Samuel Atakumini, third goal of the season. Remember, say the early minutes and after the early games of the season against Bechem United, Ewo Bibiani Omo Enya 2 penalties, and Samuel Atakumini winning all those 2 penalties, and he converted all those 2 penalties. And then again, with me, I converted another penalty, 3 goals so far, and I wait to match in 5 games in the Ghana Premier League. I think that a very good return for a player, but don't mean say an open play goal so far in the Premier League for a player. Now last season, or a part of the top scorers of the Ghana Premier League, so started a new season. Now even though in open play, on say then your goals, but then penalty I think that building a confidence and not sure how prolific or from the sport. And I think that 3-1 victory for Bibiani Gold Stars. Clearly, in general, so we game no. You will not expect to say results on a score line, no. Ever 3-1, considering the choir Heart of Lions, it's me a dominating game, no. It created numerous goal scoring opportunities, but this is the luxury of football. Sometimes the best team don't always win, and I think that Gold Stars take a year or more chances just as when it came, and of course it got him the 3 points at home. So who bought at home now? Person who win here. This is what you do. Who boy in the Premier League? You want to win the Premier League. Your home matches always all the time now. And so making sure say the maximum points is the at home. And I think say no that perfect kudos to Gold Stars, but I think they still have a lot of work to do, especially their midfield and of course their attack. For Heart of Lions, hard luck. They play a very huge role. They dominated from that midfield. I think the changes now coach in the year and so a bit of energy but then again now so they could not really add up that much to the game. But I think it was a very good game I witnessed and our baby any dance back.
A very good game and Yensa Etimiaka and then Ewon Unia TV. So weekend matches home come and I am born a tougher and so it may the amount some few messages on Facebook na yen wrap up na yen for Jamaican so emfa and twaso na yen sorry so na chevrier don't come no and so it made but a lot of messages be nana abba ewo ha around the team at the Double Junior, the Abbas, tactical, talking to Ismail Ado, I'll take Ismail Ado out of this poor decisions of by Coach Bashiru Hayford. Abbas Zachary, I say you should keep up the good work, and also the message on or the about Kobe Bent, and so the about how much that said the seat cost to the mining company can face it in the down spark, and also the or the brand, and so Gifty appear. Thank God for the win against Lions. Nedia Oda Banafi Jenim Boache Bibiani Gold Stars all the way. And so the messages are Mepacho and Pende every or day Amaya Waha and so and no something do all the way. One more goal for me. And no there and so if you and so but these are some of the messages are Mepacho on Facebook and you can kind be na yede amobusha. Ye fancy na yen sorry so na kopon eya doma ochina no mensa e beba grofi djumedie so na e don commander but on Friday, Saturday, Sunday Ghana Premier League match is 7 and so live commentary and as a live feed from the match venue to be beba live on Onia TV coming weekend so be say we start with Heart of Lions and afi Baseke only starts on Friday e Pando Sports Stadium na dia kitchen no ye dia to so e dey amami dey the outfit techimesa na sekese enko enfama Bismarck Kwekusa for 90 minutes commentary or the if you are Bana Face Solomon Amankwa and so Eboa Emma discuss Akodo Nyano etim Eko so adapa Eboa productions no Kabayimana Kwame Amana Fe Eyes can sape Jomina Eboa Jumedie no successful until then you must also Eshabio Accra
Bills mama official po afisa say na sika bebre abamo bia botoma ye de Bills aka ne hu biomo ye say 2025 idie eni da so wo homo bia wote wo kwa oni adwuma ye fa wani kire Bills na beji loan na wo betini dia ye wa wadwuma we eye loan don come wo hia hwe ye wo hia ne wo Ghana card e wa na wo zaka wo sika na sɛ woyɛ obi nso a woyɛ wa adwuma a wopɛ sɛ wotrɛ mu ana odwuma yɛ ni a wogye busumi aketua ɛne bill sɛ brɛ na bɛgye loan a wofa bibia nsia wowa collateral anaasɛ deposit ane wohihia mu bia enti afei deɛ yɛsɛ obia woni adwuma bia yɛ wobɛtumi abɛgye loan enti sɛ wotena fie na sɛ woanya sika no bi di a ɛyɛ wa